Hey everybody, welcome to before this video starts, I just want to make a quick announcement. Well, real quick. So mainly because the main reason why I didn't post any new COO characters on Overdrive is mainly because I was basically busy for the whole month of November, and also I forgot, and I somewhat forgot about it. I have all the scripts ready for it for the third episode. Just forgot all about it. And yes, I know it's been 2 months since I posted a COO, and I will try my best to do it more frequently, at least like once or maybe twice a month for a COO. But yes, I'm sorry about that. Now let's just get on with the video. Welcome to the third episode of Characters on Overdrive. For this one, we got a out of this world theme. Oh, who wrote that? But basically, our two round combatants was weird. It's strange. We got an alien that came from outer space to invade the whole world, and a worm who basically protect the whole universe. That's right, we got Earthworm Jim versus Invader Zim. Now, first thing first, we'll start with Earthworm Jim. So basically, his origin story is a little bit weird. So basically, he's just some random earthworm. But apparently his name was Jim for... Who would name his worm Jim? Whatever. So basically he was just doing his natural worm stuff, like being a worm and doing the worm and getting eaten by a bird. And then one day, some random suit just fell out of the sky. He went in it, and basically the fate of the birds had bullied him. And now he basically protects the universe. But enough with his weird origin story. Let's get on with his powers and abilities. And oh boy, it's weird. Let's start off with his powers. Earthworm Jim has fourth wall awareness and astral projection. Who the frick were worm the astral projection? And that's legit it. That's all his powers. Like, what the frick? Astral projection. Now let's get on to his arsenal. Earthworm Jim wields his iconic cow blasters, laser guns, as well as pocket rockets and a mega plasma blaster in his cow blast. What the frick? And he also has the animator's pencil that allows him to warp reality to his wielding, a rocket launcher, and a banana peel bomb. Why? He carry a mega plasma blast for his cow blast. Okay. He also has his bubble gum. What the? Why bubble gum? Electro gun, an egg launcher, a cleaver gun. What the frick? A cleaver gun? A literal pea gun, which I'm hoping is the food, not the liquid. and a golden revolver. He also had a barn blaster, three finger guns, and homing missiles and grooming missiles. I really need to stop questioning crap. And also, he could use his head as a whip for, well, basically headbutts. And now let's talk about his stats. And Earthworm Jim is actually surprisingly strong. He's strong enough to help Psychow recreate the whole Big Bang. Was he took on foes like Psychow. He was fast enough to dodge meteors, laser fire, his own pocket rockets that allows him to travel at tremendous speeds, going between galaxies in seconds. And also, he's actually pretty durable. He survived the destruction of the universe and Big Bang, as well as hits from rosebuds. Jim is actually surprisingly well. He has 4 brains. And in PhD, somehow he isn't very smart most of the time, but he's rather goofy too. But oh boy, Jim is he's not the perfect one. Like I said earlier, he's not smart, and he is very goofy. Also plus he's weak to worm. What? And also plus he's also weak to public bathrooms. I have no idea on why that's a weakness for him. And also his natural warm body is weak as a frick without a suit. Overall, Jim is just a weird character. Don't question him. Like, legit, once I got the script for it, I was like, what kind of drugs with these angels on? Okay, now let's talk about Zim's story. Basically, he was stupid and went to Earth. The end. Okay, fine, I'll tell you the whole story. Basically, Zim was power hungry. He was so power hungry, he even tried to invade his own planet. Yeah, this basically got him banished, and once he heard a war was going on, he was like, frick that crap, I'm not banished anymore, what are you guys talking about? And he returned to fight, and yes, he wasn't supposed to be there, so they pulled him off, and they basically sent him to, and he was going to some unknown planet, aka our planet, Earth. But of course, the story goes, there's an invader heading to Earth, call the police. They'll do something about it. Or just have some sci-fi geek named Dib. And basically, that's the whole story. Despite Zim's failures, weapons, gears, and abilities are quite impressive. I mean, what's an invader without their fancy gear? Now let's have a look. Well, first, Zim is actually pretty strong. Legit, he's actually very strong. He can swing childs around like baseball bats, and he can regenerate parts of his body, even if his body was liquefied from lice repellents. Why? And was totally fine later because of Zim's biology. His pack. Now, it looks like a standard backpack, like some stupid, I don't know, first grader would bring to school. But actually, it's Zim's entire life essence. His history, his memories. This pack is... Basically, Zim is like a huge meat puppet for the pack. And if the user removed the pack, yeah, they dead. They dead. But they can go 10 minutes without the pack. So yes, that is a big weakness, but his strength, surely he can actually make up for that weakness. Zim's in his pack, Zim can grow spider legs to increase his mobility and movement. He also has laser. He also can shoot lasers that blows down walls, carry all sorts of equipment like night vision goggle, communication device, and even an organ harvester. With a quick flash of light, Zim can switch your organs with practically anything. He can switch your organs with a can, he can switch your kidney to a frickin' bean, or you can just remove your organs altogether. Notice if Zim was incapacitated, the pack can bring him back to life. And Zim also has a ship called the Root Cruiser, and his thrusters can turn to laser beams. And he can still conquer about anything. His spider leg gives him enough mobility to take out a giant alien baby mutant thing. His lasers can blow through walls. He can survive beating from aliens who are huge. And oh yeah, right. His durability. Oh boy, he could tank a lot of crap, like explosions, from all sorts of stuff. His spaceships, his machines. He even tanked a city-sized explosion. And also Zim is heat resistant. Like for example, when he was right by the sun, he wasn't feeling no pain. Now his speed, and a fast one too, and a fast one for you. His ship. Zim Zim's ship, the Root Cruiser, can travel outside the galaxy in 6 months, which that's actually very impressive because that's that's actually very impressive, like massively faster than light speed feats right there. His pack can travel around the planet in seconds, and he piloted a rocket-powered planet around the solar system in mere seconds, which that's basically millions times faster than the speed of light. But yes, Zim has his weakness. Like I said earlier in the analysis, his pack is basically his life source. Take that out, or if that's damaged, and say bye bye to Zim in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, and this is like a day later, but another one of Invader Zim's weakness is basically his arrogance, because that can get in the way of his plans, basically. But at least soon. You know, the results are clear. And we have the winner. And the winner is Earthworm Jim. Now, this shouldn't really be surprising. It's actually pretty sad. So, let's start off with strength. Strength, basically, this goes to Earthworm Jim with relatively ease. For strength, Earthworm Jim helped Psycloud create the Big Bang. I don't know what to tell you about that. Well, Zim's weapons can basically blow down walls. Okay, think about it. What's more impressive, blowing down walls or creating the Big Bang? I'm sorry, it says right here, recreating the Big Bang. So yeah, that basically says a lot. Well, yes. Speed is much more closer because they are both massively faster than light. And yes, they both have the same speed and travel and reaction timing because they both were able to guide crap fast. And like for example, Jim was able to ride one of his rockets outside the galaxy, which was in seconds. So does Zim. He did the same thing for his Root Cruiser, which took him 6 months, which was actually pretty impressive. And he also freaking used a whole planet as a freaking. He freaking rode that planet outside the galaxy in a matter of seconds. So basically, they're both tied in speed. But durability, this is basically where Zim takes the cake. You see, he survived. Let's see. Let's pull up my trusty notes again. Okay, let's see right here. Earthworm Jim survived the destruction of the universe and the Big Bang as well. Where Zim basically takes it. Well, basically Zim is basically what, sea level durability. And no, we can't count the sun feat because he was just basically sitting outside the sun, not taking the pressure of the sun. So yes. Notice he's heat resistant, not actually taking the whole sun. Yeah, was even. But yeah, Earthworm Jim also take that category. And now this is where the kicker comes in. I know some people will say, "Oh yeah, what about the organ harvester? Couldn't that kill him? Couldn't that defeat Jim?" Actually, yes, it can. But there's one teensy weensy problem. Jim is a worm. Worms do not have organs. And basically, that's the only thing. He don't have no organs. So, it's basically relatively useless. And gotta mention that. But yes, Zim is more smart. Their intelligence, that's a weird edge. They are both pretty smart because Earthworm Jim has like 4 brains and a PhD. But Zim, like, have you seen the inventions? So, and also, yes, his arrogance does get in the way of his whenever he is fighting or something. And Earthworm Jim isn't the smartest around, and he's pretty goofy. So, intelligence debatable in my case. But otherwise, there's nothing else to talk about. Earthworm Jim basically wins because of his massive strength and durability edge, because he can just one shot frickin' Zim. And also, even though, let's say that Big Bang and Universal feat didn't apply, it still doesn't matter. His durability feat will basically just guarantee him to win, because Zim has no way of hurting or even putting a scratch on Jim. Look like this battle took. Looked like there wasn't enough space for Earthworm Jim to defeat him. Why? That didn't even fit in right. The winner is Earthworm Jim. Next time on Characters on Overdrive. The old man teacher fights. Wait, the old man teacher fights who are ridiculously powerful for the ages. That's right, All Might versus Master Roshi. Or maybe a Christmas special, I'm not sure. I'm still deciding. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you got anything to, if you think Zim could have won somehow, let me know in the comments below, and let me know if I missed anything. And let me know if I missed anything, or if there's any other way that you think your character could have won. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below who do you want to win, or if I made any mistakes in this episode. And without further ado, guys, out.